Welcome to all students. Myself, Prakash Godara, Assistant Professor, Principal of Seed Technology, Department Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. JAYOTI VIDYAPEETH, Women's University, Jaipur. And today we discuss about our topic, seed productions in sorghum. Sorghum is common millets of India with vital utility. It is used as feed, food, and raw material for agri-based industry. Botanically, it is known as sorghum bicolors lineage and belongs to the family Poaceae. It is an often cross-pollinated crops, and insect and wind are the pollinating agents. Floral biology of the sorghum. Sorghum is an often cross-pollinated crops. The extent of out crossing is 6 to 45% and depend on natures of yearhead. In a loose panicle, the cross pollination is more and less in compact panicles. Spikelets occur in pairs on the lateral branch of the panicles. One is sessile, while the other is spikelet. Is pedicelates. Sessile is bisexual and pedicelates spikelate is male or steriles. Sessile's spikelate is comparatively larger than sternate spikelets, and each spikelate has two florets. Flower opening start after 2 to 4 days of emergence of panicles from the wood leaf. Flowering starts from the tip of the panicles and proceed downward basipetal. Flowering completes in 7 days. The pollen is viable for 10 to 20 minutes and under field condition. Fertile pollen will be lemon yellow in color. Older pollen grains will normally turn to orange, respectively of stigma start 2 days before opening and remains for several days, 5 days. Flower opening and anthesis will be from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. Varietal seed production in sorghums, often pollination under isolations and selfing by baking are the common methods of varietal seed production. Stage of seed multiplications in sorghum seed is multiplied, adopting three generation systems. As breeder seeds, foundation seed, and certified seed, as the crop is often cross-pollinated crops, where the chance for genetic contamination is high. Popular variety is like CO 25, 26, 27, K5, 7, CO 19, 21, K9, BSR first, CO 2, 26, K4, K8, CO 25, APK first, K10, Payur first and second are the popular varieties for grain purpose, while SCO 20 and SCO 28 is for the sorghums. Seasons, the best seasons for productions is November to December, and the flowering should not coincide either with rain or high relative humidity, as it will wash out the pollen and the maturation should coincide with dry weather. The temperature of 37 degrees centigrade is favorable for better seed settings. Land requirements, the land should be fertile and problem soil will lead to low pollen fertility and will adversely affect the quality and the seed set will be poor. The previous crop should not be the same crop to avoid the occurrence of volunteer plants. And if it to be the same crop, it has to be the same variety and should be certified and has to be accepted for certifications. The field should not have any volunteer plants. Field standard for isolations in sorghums. Sorghum field should be isolated from contaminations. Minimum distance in meters, foundation seeds 200 meters and certified seeds 100 meters. Field of other varieties of grain and pure purpose sorghums Field of same variety not conforming to total to verify varietal purity requirement for certifications in foundation seed distance 200 meters and certified seeds 100-meter isolation distance we give. Johnson's grass sorghum pelicans in foundation seeds we take isolation distance 400 but same as in certified seeds. Forage is sorghum with high tillering and grassy panicle 400 and 400 in certified and 400 in foundation seed. We keep take isolation distance. In sorghum, differential blooming dates for modifying the isolation distance is now permitted. After that, seed and sowing used in sorghum grows for seed productions. For productions of foundation seed, treated seed is used the best material, while for certified seed, foundation seed should be used as best material. The seed used should be from authenticated source with tag and weights. The required seed rate will be 12 kg per hectare or 4 to 5 kg per acre. The seed are sown at a spacing of 45 multiply 15 centimeter and the depth we take 2 to 4 centimeter as the plant have advantageous root systems. In some places, seeds are also raised in nursery and transplanted to the main fields. In the main field, seed are sown either in ditch and furrow or under beds and channels. In some places, seed are also raised in nursery and transplanted to the main fields at 27 to 30 days intervals. In rainfeds, direct sowens 15 kg and in irrigated direct sowens 10 kg per hectare seed use and in transplanting conditions, we use seed 7.5 kg per hectare. Pre-sowing seed treatments in sorghum seed, the seeds are given with any one seed treatments or combination. Seed are soaked in 2% uh, potassium hypophosphate gas to be for 16 hours with a seed to solutions ratio 1 is equal to 0.06 and are dried back to their original moisture content of 8 to 9%. This management could be used both for dry land agriculture as well as garden land. As an eco-friendly treatments, seed are also fortified or hardened with 1% prosopis and pungum's leaf extract for 16 hours with a seed to solutions ratio 1 ratio 0.06 and are dried back to their original moisture content of 8 to 9%. Seed are also treated with 5% carbofurans, 3 grams to protect the seed from sootly infections. And seed treatments with the chlorpyrifos at the rate of 4 ml per kg is also recommended against the attack by soot fly. Seeds are dry dressed with Bovestins at the rate 2 gram per kg of seed to protect against the seed-borne pathogens and soil-borne pathogens. Seed are also treated with azospirillum at the rate 5 gram per kg of seed to fix atmospheric nitrogens. Any one of these treatments of combinations of treatments is adapted for better productivity. One adoptions of sequence of treatments physiological should be followed with physical seed treatments. Seed treatments with 10% prosopis leaf extract reduce the black mold attacks, which can even be given as foliar spray and at the time of maturations. Nutrient applications which use in sorghum seed productions. At last, plowing apply 12.5 tons of compost per hectare, and the fertilizer requirements of seed crop is 150 ratio 50 so 50 kg NPK. in which 150 kg per hectares of NPK is applied as a basal dose, while 25 kg of nitrogen is applied after first weeding, and the remaining 25 kg of nitrogen is applied after root drip stage. The seed crop is also spread with 2% DAP at primordial initiation stage and twice thereafter at 10 days intervals. In calcareous soils and in problematic soils, ferrous sulfate FeSO4 0.5% is spread thrice at 10 days interval from primordial initiation stage. Weeding in sorghum seed productions, applications of atrazines at the rate 10 ml per liter as pre-emergence herbicide to control the growth of weed up to 20 to 25 days. One hand weedings at the time of primordial initiations keep the field free from weed. Weeding after boot leaf stage is not economical. On organic productions, two hand weeding at seedling stage and other at boot leaf formations will keep the field free from weed. At 15 to 20 days after sowing, furans granules are placed at leaf rolls to avoid shoot fly infections. Irrigations requirement in sorghum crop. The crop should be irrigated once in a week for enhanced seed set and formations of older grains. The critical stage of irrigations are primordial initiation stage, vegetative stage, milky and maturation stage. If the irrigation is withheld in these stages, set will be poor and seed size will be reduced. Pest and disease management in the sorghum crop, mainly common pest which found in sorghum crops. Fruit fly management techniques, monocrotophos 0.03% is used. Stem borer, Rogor 0.3% used to control stem borer, and Kalmis disease to control use endosulfans 0.007%. Earhead bugs, we use endosulfans 0.07%. Black mold and sugary disease, we use endosulfan 0.07% plus boostin at the 10 grams per liters. Kernal smuts and head smuts, we use endosulfan 0.07% plus boostin 10 gram per liters. Kernal smuts and head smuts are known as designated disease of sorghums. Frogging, it is specific to seed crop and is done from the seedling stage to harvesting stage based on the phenotypic characters. Of type can be identified through stem color, plant structure, number of leaves, auricles and nodals color, grain color, etc. The field standard for seed growth is as specific standard mainly factors and the maximum permitted percentage for final instructions of type at any one of the instructions and after flooring in foundation seeds 0.05 and in certified seed 0.02. Had infected by kernels or grain smuts, Spelostica sorghum is mainly Clinton's and head smarts. Spelostica are real in Cohen Clinton's at final instructions. We permitted 0.05 in foundation seeds and 0.02% in certified seeds. Seed field can, however, be certified if disease spearhead are removed and burnt and the fields show and re-instructions not more than maximum permissible levels. Only one such re-instructions is permitted. Say seed should be thoroughly roughed to remove plants infected by sugary disease. Spelo Thika, sorghum link cetones, ergot, and claviceps species so that the prescribed standard are met to a seed stage. However, the seed fields shall not be rejected on accounts of the presence of sugary or erect ergot infected heads. Seed certifications process which used in sorghum's crop production, sorghum seed productions, number of instructions. A minimum of three instructions shall be made as follow. The first instructions shall be made before flowering on order to verify isolations, volunteer plants, and other relevant factors. The second is instructions shall be made during flowering to check isolations and off type and other relevant factors. The third instructions shall be made at maturity and prior to harvesting to verify true natures of plants and other relevant factors. Pre-harvest sanitation spraying of endosulfans at the rate 0.07% and voestin at the rate 10 gram per liter 10 days prior to harvest prevent the seed weevil infestation at storage. Harvesting the crop attains physiological maturity 40 to 45 days after 50% flowering, and the seed moisture at this stage will be around 25 to 30%. The stage can be easily identified by the formations of a Duncan layer at the place of attachment of the ear heads. The earhead are harvested commercially when 80% of the earheads are physiological measures, where the moisture contents will be around 20%. The crop is harvested as once our harvest us uniformly will be maintained with earheads on maturity. Threshing the earhead are dried under sun and threshed with playable sticks for extractions of seeds. The moisture content of seed at the time of threshings will be 15 to 80%. On large scales, productions LCT thresher are used, but care should be given to avoid mechanical damage, which in turn will reduce the seed quality and storability. Drying process in seed productions of sorghum. So the seed are dried to 8 to 10% moisture contents, either under sun or adopting mechanical dryers for long-term storage, as the seed is orthodox in nature. Processing will use in sorghum seed production. So mechanical grading can be done with cleaner cum grader, which will remove the undesired immatures and chaffy seeds. The middle screen size would be 9 upon 64 so round purported sieves. The size can vary depending on the type of seeds. For fodder sorghums, 8 upon 64 seed is used. Seed treatments which used in sorghum seed productions. The seed are infested with several storage pests to protect against these pests. The seeds are given protective treatments with postings at the rate 2 gram per kg of seed with carbaryl at the rate 200 milligrams per kg of seed as a salary treatments. Phenthrin at the rate 5 milligrams per kg of seed is also recommended for fodder sorghum. Seed packing process which used in sorghum seed production. Seed are packed in gunny bags for short-term storage and while in HDP polybags, polylines gunny bags for long-term storage. Storage, the treated seed can be stored up to 12 months provided the seeds are not infected with storage pest. Seed can be stored up to 3 years if seeds are packed in moisture containers and are stored at low temperature. The godown should be kept clean as the possibility of secondary infections with trifoliums, red flower weevils, is much in these crops. Seed yield mainly 3,000 to 4,000 kg per hectare, and seed standard. The processing seed should have the following seed quality characters, both certifications and labeling. Seed standards, the processed seed should have the following seed quality characters both for the certifications and labelings, mainly pure seeds, maximum standard office glass foundations 98% and in certified seed, same as 98%. Inert matters, maximum percentage 2% in foundation seeds and 2% also in certified seeds. Other crop seed maximums mainly by numbers 5 per kg and in foundation seeds and 10 per kg in certified seeds. Total wheat seeds mix by numbers in 5 per kg in foundation seed and 10 per kg in certified seeds. Other distinguishable variety maximums 10 per kg and in foundation sheet and in certified sheets 20 per kg. Ergot sclerotia seed is entirely or partially modified sclerotia. Broken or ergot seeds maximum in foundation seed 0.02% and in certified seed 0.04%. Germinations minimums in foundation is 75%, also 75% certified seed. Moisture maximum present in foundation seed is 12% and also in certified seed 12%. For vapor-proof container maximums 8% in foundation seeds and also 8% certified seeds. Mid storage corrections, the seed lose their quality during storage due to deteriorations and pest infestation. When the germinations falls below 5 to 10% of the required standard, the seeds are imposed with mid storage corrections, where the seeds are soaked in double the volume of 10 to the power minus 4 mole solutions of disodium hydrogen phosphates 3.6 milligram per liter of water for 6 hours. And the seeds are dried back to original moisture contents 8 to 9%. So, sorghum seed productions, different technical procedure we use during the productions of sorghum seeds. Whether say displacement is temperatures, flooring conditions, and treatments, storage, foundation seed isolation distance and सर्टिफाइड सीड आइसोलेशन डिस्टेंस तो इस तरीके से मेनली जो sorghum सीड है उसका जो सीड प्रोडक्शन है वो मेनली 3 टाइम्स इसका इंस्ट्रक्शन किया जाता है और उसके बाद में अगर इसके अंदर कोई भी जो डिजीज है या कोई ऑफ टाइप प्लांट्स है या कोई अदर रिलेटेड वेराइटी जो प्लांट्स है उनको रिमूव करना पड़ता है तो जो इसकी जेनेटिक प्योरिटी है वो भी मेनली इसकी मेंटेन है और उसका जर्मिनेशन परसेंटेज है वो भी मेंटेन है और उसको अपन अकॉर्डिंग टू कंडीशन से अगर जो अवेलेबल है उससे 1 से लेकर तक 3 ईयर तक इसको अपन स्टोर कर सकते हैं थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स लेक्चर इज